everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Kara.
And I am recovering from a mild sunburn.
Brownie. You know you had a good vacation when you got a sunburn.
I think I just got a little bit on the end of my nose. I try to be very thorough about my application of sunscreen.
The only time I'm pretty religious about doing, like, when I wash my face, I put on like 7 different things on my face afterwards, and the last thing is like 50 SPF sunscreen. My face is not burning. I am not going to look like a wrinkled up suitcase by the time I'm 45.
See, and that's the thing too, like, between smoking and overexposure / lack of protection to sunscreen, I feel like that's like the major contributor of why people look younger now than they did in the past. Like, there's people that it's like they're 40 and they look like they're 90, and it's like, dang.
I know.
What's Jeremy like to say? They were rode hard and hung up wet.
Jeremy says that all the time. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, like, I remember being in my teens and reading like magazines that you read. It was like, oh, you should really start focusing on washing your face and at moisturizing minimum, right? And then I got into my 20s and they're like, okay, so now you should be using an eye cream. And like, it's like every single time, every 5 years, not even 5 years, every year, it was like, oh, now you need to add serums. Now you need to add retinol. Now you need to add that, it's like, so now I use quite a few things. I am going to look friggin' good. I think I look pretty good for 36, right?
I mean, so here, let's look at, I know this isn't Star Wars related, but you guys are going to have to deal with it for just a minute. I want to see what, like, an average person looked like. So, average 40-year-old in 1950.
Like, look at that.
Like, if that's someone who's 40 years old, she looks like a modern day 60, I would say.
100%. 100%. I totally agree.
I doubt this is...
Yeah.
I mean, who knows, though?
Okay, so how old were the Golden Girls when the Golden Girls was running?
How old were the Golden Girls?
Gus, I said 50, not 40.
They're late 40s to late 80s, depending on... So Dorothy, Rose, and Blanche ranging in their mid-50s, and Sophia was 79.
Look at
she
Blanche.
Was the mom.
Let's just click on a picture of the Golden Girls, I guess. Yeah, like, look, there's none of them. Which one's Blanche? I'm sorry if I'm offending people.
I can't remember, but I know. So, like, these are all supposed to be like in their like 50s somewhere. And I feel like those
photos are edited too. Yeah, like, it's the hairstyle, yeah.
Like, my mom's in her 60s and I think she looks younger than...
Well, my mom is 66. Yeah, and I don't know. But yeah, I mean, now we like... I saw the funniest thing, and it was like, so it was speaking to Gen Zs, and they're like, you know what, Gen Z, I am so sorry. You guys are gonna age like avocados. We age like a fine wine because we ate so much stuff that was preserved. So we're gonna age like fine wine. Y'all are gonna age like an avocado and look super wrinkled because y'all are into the organic stuff.
Well, 36 people look like in each decade for the last 100 years. Maybe this will help.
Is this AI or is this like legit?
What the stereotypical 18, 30, and 50-year-old look like?
Okay.
I mean, he definitely looks like he's 18.
This looks AI. This is AI. Look at her hand. Look at her hand. That is not natural, man. His hand, too.
Yeah.
There's a reason oh, look at his pocket chain. This is AI.
Yeah, dumb. BuzzFeed.
Get out of here, BuzzFeed. Buzz off.
There, look at the changing face of 50.
Yeah.
Of course, George Clooney is also, like, insane.
Right. There's some people that just don't age. So Ernest Borgnine was 50 during
McHale's Navy.
I
I would guess, yeah.
Wait, that's...
Or Gilligan's Island. This is Jim Backus.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah,
millionaire.
those are two totally different 50s.
The first glimpse, he looked like Ernest Borgnine, didn't he? Did he not?
100% totally thought so. What, is there not like a slideshow or something happening here?
I think you got to click on that. Clickbait. Makes me rage.
Well, it doesn't exist anymore. When did they write this stupid article? Oh, they wrote this article 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to think of like who's like a famous like actor from like a million years ago.
Rosemary Clooney.
Rosemary Clooney.
Yes, sir. I mean, there's Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers,
Okay,
Mitzi
so
Gaynor.
let's do Fred
Astaire. Astair.
At 50.
There he is. Like, there's one. I think the eBay
let's see
picture.
how 1941. So he's 42 years old in this picture.
I mean, he kind of looks youngish, right? Like, I would say he's in his 30s in that picture.
Yeah.
They're celebrities, though. Like, and I guarantee you that picture was... I know they couldn't edit pictures as much as we do, but, like, how old is he there? He looks old as... heck. Oh, he looks super old.
So this is supposedly when he was 50.
I mean, I would say 70.
That looks like a modern 70 to me.
If not older.
Ha!
Hey,
Jeremy.
Jeremy's here?
Yep. If you have time to watch, you have time to jump.
Oh
in
my gosh,
Discord.
I should be building. I'm so busy looking at pictures of celebrities that I totally forgot I have to be... I need to be building. I was like, we need to start the stream so I can get this done before Jeremy gets home. And then I don't build. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
All right.
This is not the content you came for.
I need to export this image of Jeremy.
Do it. And Builder's Mark, I swear we're going to talk about Star Wars. Do you have Star Wars stuff to talk about, Chris?
I can get some stuff pulled up, yeah.
Okay. Well, no. So I was listening to James Arnold Taylor's podcast, Talking to Myself. For those of you who don't know.
He was on Jim Cummings' podcast this week.
Was he?
Yep.
I love him. James Arnold Taylor is like such a stellar guy. He is so positive and uplifting. He voices Kenobi and Plo Koon. And so in his podcast, Talking to Myself, he does all the voices and he has like, I don't know, like 10 people on the podcast. And one of his characters, Reginald, don't call me Reggie. He did an interview with him and he asked, Kenobi came on the show too. So he asked Kenobi, he was like, what, if you had to change your lightsaber color, what color would you choose? So I thought that was interesting. Chris, if you could choose a lightsaber color, what would you choose and why?
I mean, I am a sucker for the classic blue.
But
if I could have any color,
yep,
I'd probably do purple because it's my favorite color.
That tracks.
So.
And then it'd only be
I'd do red and people wouldn't mess with me.
I know you'd want to do the lightsaber whip.
That would be pretty sick.
You, Venestra, and Windu would be the only ones with a purple lightsaber. As far as we know.
Rooster said red. Red looks awesome. Marty says red. Jeremy says green. Just because you're full of envy.
Like, I'm kind of surprised you didn't say green because you love Luke so much.
Yeah, well, he's got the classic blue one in the first two is the thing.
It's his daddy's. Come on now.
Yeah, I know. But the first lightsaber I ever owned actually was Luke's Return of the Jedi lightsaber.
No way.
Yeah, like the Walmart, like it's basically a flashlight with a collapsible tube one.
No shame.
Yeah, Jeremy's full of Kermit. Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
I love it.
All right, this should be the right size. Oh, F off.
Honestly, and it's not just because of Ahsoka, but I would totally do white. Like, I think white would be sick.
Oh, it's 15.6 megabytes, you son of a gun. You gotta knock it down one more size. Okay, file.
Poor Chris. Just riding the absolute struggle bus.
Well, it's like, why require anything if you're just going to make it?
Impossible. Impossible. So
That's like, a 15 megabyte image is not.
Oh, Gus says black, so you'd basically be doing the Darksaber here?
The Darksaber in the Clone Wars looks fine. I always like it's the only thing that just screams CG to me.
Yeah.
In Mando, just because it's like,
well,
you have to press bang enter, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy, get good, scrub. Where have you been?
You can only change your Pokemon if you ask me real nice.
Mm-hmm. Darth Gallum, did you say what color you would want your lightsaber to be? Or not to be? That is the question. And then which color would be your last choice? Like, you would rather gag yourself with a fork than get this lightsaber color.
I mean, lightsabers are just so cool.
I know, but like, if you were to line up like purple, yellow, green, blue, black, white in a line, which would be your absolute last pick?
Well, let's see what we have here. Red.
I forgot red, sorry.
Green, blue.
Plaid. SMR.
Just looking at the different colors on there. I don't know. I guess red would probably be my. I would probably go like, honestly, just reverse order of what I have in chat there. I think it would go purple, blue, green, yellow, red.
Okay. We need to get a white one on there, Chris. Chris is like, you do it.
I mean, honestly, it's not that hard.
Oh,
It's just we
okay.
need. Do we have available slots? Is the question.
Oh, I suppose. Why do you have to bring
Orange
up
and
valid
yellow
points?
orange and yellow are so close to each other that I'm just considering them one color because they're like tone-wise very, very, very the same.
You're good. You probably couldn't tell on there anyways.
It's actually, if you look, the yellow one is actually orange.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Let's see. Did that end up kicking out an image? 14.5 megabytes. Perfect.
Hey, yeah. I knew you'd get it, Chris.
I was just figuring out what scale to export it at to get it as close to 15. I forgot that it was 15. I thought it just had to be under 20.
Oh, I'm on the next bag. Look at that.
Liberty had a wheel spin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me check something here.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to open the next bag. I'll open under here so it's not quite so loud on the microphone.
Redemptions. Wheel spin. Test trigger.
Oh, I just realized I don't have to do any balloon.
So the trigger
pops.
did work. I must have just missed it somehow when it was happening. So.
Oh, yeah, it popped up. I saw it. I just... Spacey McGee'd.
Okay.
You want me to spin?
Let's do
Let's
a spin.
do it. Okay. Sorry, I don't have the right angle to give it a rip.
I think that's still pretty good.
Cam's ankle. I have no idea who this Mustang person is. I think we need to ban him.
I do too.
ChatGPT Theater.
Hey, one that's not impossible to do.
Right? And that would be for Marty. And then Tony also redeemed a wheel spin.
Oh, that was me testing it.
Oh, that was you testing it?
Yeah.
Interesting. How did you get it to show up as Froggy Frog?
It just randomly picks somebody.
Gotcha.
All right, so Liberty Land. Okay, so let me get that. Rise of the podcast.
And Jeremy's not here for me to mock him. Punk. Just kidding. Poor Jeremy. Just. Builder's Mark said they could be a bot, so do we ban them? I think we should ban him.
Yeah.
You never know what kind of shenanigans he's going to try to pull. I mean...
Yeah, I bet you he thinks it's Monday morning for some reason right now.
Right? What a freak.
Everyone says that's what all the Terminators say. They're not bots.
Right? I'm not a bot. Mm-hmm. Sure. Keep telling yourself that. Marty says, Mustang, please select all images of a bicycle. I love that. That's really good. That's really funny.
Oh my God, this is incredible.
The ChatGPT today?
Yeah. Oh, so okay. I'm just gonna pull this up real quick here.
Who all do you have as characters since Jeremy isn't here?
Just Yumi and Marty.
Perfect.
So if you look, so it breaks down. So Marty, a pickle enthusiast, excitable and curious. Kara, fun-loving and always up for an adventure, loves pickles.
Obviously.
Brownie, the voice of reason, tech-savvy, not the biggest fan of pickles.
That's right, you don't like pickles. I love pickles.
I am ChatGPT. You know me so well.
Right? It's like they're spying on you. Creeps. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. All right, I think that it's done. So we'll just have everyone all be themselves and I'll jump in as Marty.
So you're going to be you and Marty?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Interior, pickle factory day. The group is walking through the factory where they can see various stages of pickle production. Large vats of brine and conveyor belts filled with cucumbers surround them. Look at all these pickles. This is like heaven.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So what's everyone's favorite type of pickle? I'm a dill girl myself.
I'm not really a pickle person, but if I had to choose, maybe bread and butter pickles. They're less pickly.
I hate bread and butter pickles.
Dill is great, but have you tried garlic pickles? They're amazing.
Garlic pickles are awesome too. I even like spicy pickles. They have that extra kick.
As they walk past a large vat labeled experimental pickles, Marty's eyes light up. Hey, check that out! Experimental pickles! We have to try those. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Experimental sounds unpredictable.
Come on, Brownie! Where's your sense of adventure?
Suddenly, a loud clanking noise is heard, following by the sound of splashing brine. A factory worker who looks distressed runs past them. The brine mixer is going haywire! Everyone get out of the way! The group turns to see a large mixer arm spinning wildly, sending splashes of brine everywhere. Marty, Kara, and Brownie duck to avoid getting soaked. Well, this tour just got a lot more interesting.
This is insane! How do we stop it?
There should be an emergency shut-off switch somewhere. They look around frantically. Brownie spots a red lever on the wall labeled emergency stop. There, Marty, pull that lever! Marty runs towards the lever, dodging more splashes of brine. He reaches it and pulls it down. The mixer arm slowly comes to a stop, and the chaos subsides.
That was a close one. Nice job, Marty.
Thanks. I think we've got enough excitement for one day. Agreed. Let's stick to regular pickles from now on.
Deal. But we'll always have our crazy pickle adventure to remember.
And maybe we can come back when the experimental pickles are a little less experimental. The group laughs and continues their tour, now a bit more cautious, but still enjoying their pickle adventure.
Nice.
So, there you go.
Pickles. I love pickles. I know you don't, Chris, but I love... Oh, pickles are so good.
So, I think they did a fairly good job.
How did they know that dill is my favorite? I do not like spicy pickles, though.
Interesting.
And bread and butter can go and die.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I hate bread and butter pickles. I hate sweet pickles. I hate bread and butter pickles. Sorry to any of those of you who love them. I do not.
I don't like pickles of any variety.
I know you don't. I'm sorry. What hurt you as a child?
I saw this earlier. American Chris Hansen was wondering, can a Jedi use a red blade and not be a Sith, since the Sith used red? And he says their best Beskar that we gave him. Nice.
I mean, like, if a Sith dropped their lightsaber... Okay. I know this isn't canon, but the Ahsoka book, I'm pretty sure she beats a Sith, takes his Kyber crystal to make herself a lightsaber, and is able to cleanse it and turn it white.
So I'm like...
Or heal it or whatever.
So are there no naturally occurring red Kyber crystals then?
I don't think so. They have to be bled, I think.
Because like if there's natural red Kyber crystals, then I would say anybody could be...
Yeah. And so that I'm not 100% on, but I'm pretty sure they're all bled.
Let's see here. Google.
Yeah, Builder's Mark. I know what I'm talking about. The book, I liked the book, personally.
Jeremy, some say the experimental pickles were actually cucumbers.
Oh, Jeremy.
A Kyber crystal, simply known as Kyber and described as a lightsaber crystal or the living crystal, is a rare force attuned crystal that grew naturally and are found on various planets across the galaxy. Known in ancient times as a Kyber crystal, spelled weird. It's used both by Jedi and Sith in the construction of lightsabers. Blah, 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 blah. Ilum, blah, 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 blah. Heart of ancient super weapons, yada, yada, yada. Those, bleep, bloop, blah, bleep. Oh, dang. There's all sorts of different places you can get them. You can get it on Adega, Christophsis.
Christophsis. I always think of, like, isn't Christophsis where basically the first battle you're introduced to in Clone Wars is?
I think so. It's in the Christoph system, my favorite.
I wonder why.
Yeah, doing blah, blah, blah. Battle droid armies were repelled by Jedi and clone troopers. Later, there's a second battle. Yeah. Yes, I believe it was the first place.
I've actually... Did I talk about this last time? I have started watching Clone Wars again.
You did mention that.
It's still so good. I mean, I have no beef with that show at all. It's just phenomenal. Who's winning? Oh, I haven't even battled anyone yet. What the heck? Is anybody battling? Oh, looks like Cam and Jeremy are.
Yep.
We're all a bunch of pacifists on here. Except for Cam and Jeremy. This is funny.
It was an intense battle so far. It looks like Cam has the slight lead, maybe.
Oh, wait. Did Cam challenge Jeremy or vice versa?
Yeah.
Because that was... Okay.
Jeremy challenged Cam.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh, Jeremy got a crit on Cam.
Ooh.
Oh, and Cam missed. That might be the game there.
I mean, Jeremy does have Dragonite.
Oh, and another miss. Oh, it's not looking good, Cam. Well, looks like oh no, that's the end. Jeremy won.
Cheater.
I agree.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da.
There, I fixed Jeremy's avatar for him.
What's his avatar now?
Caterpie, what it's supposed to be.
Yes, excellent. Very nice, very nice. Good game.
I mean, you're supposed to let your guests win, you know?
I mean, it's true. It's true. Jeremy's sitting over there just being a bum and destroying our followers.
I know.
What the heck, man, dude?
It's like these people are our guests, Jeremy.
Yeah. What are you even thinking? Jeez, man. Did Jeremy just change it back to...
He's trying, but he doesn't realize that it only takes me one click to make him into a
I love it.
Caterpie.
Just
I'll stop messing around with it, but...
I was going to say, just troll Jeremy. Just do it. He's not here.
Let's see, back to Amazon.
What are we on now? Oh, for Jeremy's picture. Jeremy, this is going to be added to the set. I hope you enjoy. I am built, this thing is very like wobbly and I don't care for it at this point. I'm sure there's going to be nice locking pieces that's going to make it absolute perfection, but right now it's like...
What does the edit button let me do?
Cut out his face.
I guess. Filters. We have vintage Jeremy.
Oh, vintage.
Or smooth Jeremy.
Yes. Smooth operator.
Actually, now that I discard changes. Now that I look at it, we might want to fix that fringing around the edges and everything.
Oh, that green, yeah.
Select, modify, contract by 2 pixels. Select, modify, smooth by 4 pixels. Bloop.
Blop.
Why are you being all crazy?
Because it can.
Yeah. Pretty much. What was the thing that I was going to do?
You were going to get rid of the green around the edges. Marty thinks there's going to be giveaways tonight. I mean, besides the norm polymaker. I don't need anything else on my plate to deal with, so if there are giveaways and people win something, just expect them to not be shipped out until Jeremy gets home. I suppose it could be Amazon gift cards and Jeremy can deal with it. Jeremy's like, excuse me? I can what?
There we go. Is it weird seeing like your face blown up to like 1,000,000 times, Jeremy?
Excellent.
So let's go like 20 pixels. Smooth by 40 pixels. There we go. That's a little bit less egregious.
Beautiful. I want to talk about more Star Wars. What do you think, Chris? Should we talk about more Star Wars?
I think so. I'm kind of thinking just jump on Reddit and look at some of the hot takes they got on there.
I like hot takes. There's going to be more people just ripping apart Acolyte, but whatever. That's good.
All right, that should be fine. Jeremy Pillow version 2.
Now who challenged who? Did Jeremy challenge somebody again?
No. Marty and Gwen are having a battle.
Go, Gwen. It's your birthday. Gonna party like it's your birthday.
Oh, she missed with Crab Hammer. I just assume it's Crab Hammer. And he's doing Ghosty Tickle.
Ghosty Tickle?
Oh, Gwen got a crit.
Yeah, Gwen.
Gwen.
No offense, Marty, but Gwen. Girls gotta stick together, my friend.
Who instigated this fight? Oh, Gwen instigated it. Oh, and she lost. That sucks.
Oh, dang, Gwen, girl. So speaking of Star Wars, we need to start figuring out like our questions and stuff that we're going to be asking during our TeepCon panel. We need to get together and like, I'm missing a piece.
Oh, dang, $15 for delivery. So that's gonna be like 40.
For real?
Yeah, it's 26, 36, 40. It'd be like $42 for that pillow.
That's insane.
I wonder, you know how they do like the cardboard cutout faces and stuff at like the mail center makes them and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Maybe we can get something like more reasonable through them. All right, we'll have to see. All right, let's go to my favorite place, r/Star Wars.
Do it. Okay, let's see.
Let's go with the top posts today. Really shows this gap in skill between Yoda and Dooku. Dooku is one of the best duelists of his time, so he got outclassed by Yoda, who wasn't even trying. I don't know. I feel like he was trying. Maybe he wasn't. You gotta love the recordings of a a cell phone recording of a screen.
All right. Okay, so does this now attach? I'm assuming to here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I even rank that among the most like coolest lightsaber fights. Oh, okay. I did read this one earlier. Someone hates the concept of Grey Jedi. We can talk about Grey Jedi.
Okay.
Cam says get custom stickers and put them up all over Duluth and Cloquet.
Ha! Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be at Teeb, yeah.
Who asked that?
Marty.
Oh yeah, I had a patient come in. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're going to be going to that."
Where's my dark mode? Retinas are burning. Excuse me. I used the internet the way it was designed to be used.
Wait, who? What?
Oh, I was wondering about dark mode. Why is there dark mode in there? Are you happy now? So yeah, it was just slightly too bright for him, I guess.
Oh. Is he a vampire? What the heck?
I don't know. I feel like dark mode's for people who don't know how to read.
I don't know how this is supposed to attach. This is horrible.
Well, it looks like it goes down onto it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm trying to see if there's like an alignment thing somewhere. So like there's that brown, like this thing here. And it looks like it kind of like nestles into that corner maybe.
Yeah, so it's like, oop. So you can see it's supposed to attach in here, but it's like, it's supposed to attach on both sides, I think. But this is supposed to be like up in here, and I just... I feel very special here.
It looks like, yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of actual like attachment points.
Like it's not.
There's like one spot like right up here. It looks like it will click into.
Well, it's on a smooth piece there. That's
Is
all
it?
smooth, yeah. So like if
Really?
you look at that bottom right corner, it does look like it's supposed to attach to this piece.
Yeah, let's see here.
Right here, this little piece I'm moving. That guy.
Yeah.
And I think it's supposed to attach to this.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess you probably have
But
to
it's
adjust
like-
those hingy pieces to find out like how they.
And this, I mean, it's got some give, but only to fold like that.
Yeah, so interesting.
Yeah, and this looks like it's supposed to be up in here like this. So, like that. And then this. I feel so special here, guys.
I feel this is one of those. I don't want to say it's like an illegal connection style, but like.
Oh, wait. Come on, my friend. Just work with me.
What's that? There's that black piece that like fell off or moved or something by
Where?
your right index
Oh.
finger. Yeah.
Those are just kind of barely placed there.
Oh, okay.
Just connect, my friend. Just do it. Do it. I'm gonna rage. I'm getting so angry.
Have there been any minifigs in there yet?
Yeah. Frodo, Sam, and Gollum.
From Frodo, Sam, and Gollum so far.
Ooh. This is making me angry. Ooh.
Hey, Marty Jr. has quality child eyes where he won't go blind from looking at stuff in regular mode, also known as intended mode.
Okay. We're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna try to make it work. Make it work. Work. Oh, get angry.
Oh, it's my integration not set. Hold on.
Gonna get angry.
Oh no, it is connected.
I'm gonna get angry.
I've just about had enough of you.
Amen to that.
Don't get technical with me.
What?
That was a very British.
I think we got it. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so proud of myself.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Okay, but still, I am missing. I know, somebody clipped that, and it's not on my picture. I'm missing a piece.
I think Jeremy lost it.
It's this piece, this piece right here. It's supposed to look like this one, but I'm missing it.
Whoops, let's go like this. Which piece are you missing here? Was it on the floor?
Sure was.
Everything's under control.
that.
Situation normal.
Okay, oop. Nobody knows I make lazy person hot dish. Sonia, it's fine. Now I had to go back. Whenever you like zoom in on something and then zoom out, it's like, what now? It's like, okay. So now we do this stuff.
All right, so let's talk about the Gray Jedi here.
Okay, let's do it.
What's metal gone? Hold on, someone's trying to change your off.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
Okay.
Who said something about metal gun?
Cam's ankle tried to change his avatar to metal gone, and I was like, I don't think that's a thing.
It's probably a new one that nobody has any idea about except for this new generation of kids.
Especially Cam's ankle.
Okay, so I had a kid patient in, and he came with his dad, who is our age, and we were talking about Pokemon, and the dad was like, yeah, Pokemon wasn't really my generation. I was like, dude, you are 1 year older than me.
You were like the intended
exactly
generation.
He was like, I told him that, and he was like, oh well, I guess I just never got into it. I was like, sir, do not lie to me when you say it was not your generation. It was like pounded down your throat.
Well, so actually that's funny. So Sapphire and Ruby, when they came out, I remember I actually bought Pokemon Sapphire when I was in Michigan.
Oh, really?
For our family vacation thing or whatever. It's like, yeah, like being in Michigan, the Walmart in Marquette reminds me of Pokemon Sapphire because that's where I bought it.
No way.
All right, Darth Gallum says, flowing through all there is balance. There's no peace without a passion to create. There's no passion without peace to guide. Knowledge fades without the strength to act. Power blinds without the strength to see. There's freedom in life. There's purpose in death. The Force is all things, and I am the Force.
And the Force is with me.
All right, so basically, like, so this is what U/Seaworthiness Sure 575 says about the Gray Jedi.
Okay.
I just got to get this off my chest. I hate, all caps, the concept of Gray Jedi with a burning passion.
Ooh, he's spicy.
The burning passion. The concept of using the dark side and the light is genuinely one of the dumbest concepts I've ever heard of, and it makes no
Hot
sense.
takes.
Explain how you can be both a good person and a bad one at the same time. It's not a perception thing. The dark side is objectively bad. Like grade school simple. Grade school. Giving into anger and being angry are two different concepts entirely. You can still walk in the light and be angry. It's called humanity. When you lose your humanity, that drives you to the dark side. Using both light and dark equals burning down an orphanage with good intentions or stealing money from a homeless man because he'd buy alcohol if he had money. Light isn't void of emotions. The dark isn't pure emotions. Darkness is imbalance. Light is balance. Wholeness and harmony is balance. Incompleteness and chaos is imbalance. Evil is a corrupted, fallen, incomplete version of what was good. So 1,300 upvotes, 800 comments.
Okay.
1 Reddit award. So what's your gut reaction to the I hate the concept of Gray Jedi?
I mean, you can't be good and bad. I mean, nobody is purely good. And I realize he said, like, he's not talking about just good and bad. He's talking about, like, perfect and absolute evil. Like, you know, he's not... You can be good and bad. Like, nobody's perfect. Nobody is 100% good. Everybody does something bad.
Yeah.
Multiple times throughout their life.
Yeah, so what does he say? He says, yeah, you can still walk in the light and be angry. It's called humanity, right? So it's like, it's when you lose your humanity that drives you to the dark side. I would argue by saying, like, there's a lot of, like, definitional agreement or disagreement you have to have with the terms that he's using.
Yeah. 100%.
So, like, when you say the dark side is objectively bad, again, so this is only the Sith deal in absolutes. So, and I think somebody actually has a comment about this, like, further in the thing, talking about, like, they're, like, the problem comes from the types of powers that people are accessing.
Yeah.
So it's like, is Force Choke a dark side ability or a light side ability, right? I would argue that, like, most of the Force powers come from, like, some sort of push/pull, right? It's like Force Choke is like a Force push in, like, 2 directions at once, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know, so it's like, not objectively bad. Like, let me see if I can find... Oh, maybe there's the top one here. I rubber you glue 1000. After playing the Fallen Order, of the way I saw it, there's only the Force. You either trust the Force and follow the will of the Force, or you don't. If you're Sith, you don't. You're Gray, then you don't either. If you're an Inquisitor or Dark Jedi or whatever, you're not following the will of the Force. You're just doing your own thing, and that's not the Jedi way. And the Jedi Council was corrupted by political and military power and arrogance. They were not following the will of the Force either. But also, after playing Fallen Order, we learned that no one is perfect. No one is 100% following the will of the Force, even if they try to, so there's also that. Sky Juice 3. Juice, but the E is a 3. This is the closest to Mark, I think. An older Lord of the Force is described as the living force because it was semi-sentient in the sense that it was always steering the galaxy and itself towards balance. The Jedi and the Sith are crucial to preserving that balance, and if either one is destroyed, it destroys the other entirely, the balance would be lost. Qui-Gon is the only true Great-Eye Jedi and Old Lord. It's not about light and dark within him necessarily, as he never dabbles in the dark side, but he's willing to disregard the teaching, the practice of the Jedi when he feels it's at odds with the will of the Force. Why? Because the Force is seeking balance and the Jedi are chasing their tails by being galactic peacekeepers, something entirely tangential to the balance of the Force. Other instances of great Jedi, such as Quinlan Vos, Vergir, Treya / Kriya, Kanan Jarrus, they're not really great Jedi, they're just fallen Jedi who have moved on from their time in the Jedi entirely. George Lucas has already stated that the balanced Force is the absence of the Sith. You do not need both. Interesting. It says Glock Lesnar. Man, they got some S-tier usernames here. I'm sorry, Darth Galm. I didn't realize that I'd left your comment up there for about 10,000 years. So just going back through chat here. Gray Jedi Codes. This person's opinion makes you want to. Which person's opinion? The original post, or to be fair, we do have Avengers Endgame Hulk now. I'm surprised Michigan was region locked and even worked. Michigan was not region locked, Jeremy, you mad lad.
Jeremy's such a troll.
I think alignment. Yeah, alignment in D&D makes sense. Look at anyone's original Fable. Insane. Makes someone hurt them repeatedly with a shock stab. Rooster said it's like pineapple on pizza. Some love it, some hate it. I like it with chicken and jalapenos. Force choke would be a push and a pull at the same time. Okay, that makes sense. Then a lot of people, there's an important comment, the PAL. Michigan's not PAL. What are you talking about, Jeremy? I think he's just trolling me.
He is. He's a nutbag. Just ignore him.
You say that with the confidence of somebody who said that 1,000 times to her child. Your dad's just being a nutbag. Ignore him. All right, so I will say... this has been my opinion for like since the entirety of having Anakin Skywalker established as the chosen one, right? It's like, Anakin, you were meant to destroy the Sith, not join them, or it's like you know, you were the chosen one,
right?
All of that stuff. It's like it doesn't necessarily. The prophecy doesn't say Anakin Skywalker will defeat the Sith and make the Jedi super powerful.
Right.
It says he's going to bring balance to the Force, right? What's more balanced than a living Force choosing its own direction, right? The total eradication of the Sith and the Jedi, right? Two dogmatic factions.
Right.
That are using the Force in a certain way. And as we've seen now in Acolyte and with the witches on Dathomir and everything, there are other ways to access the Force besides just using the Jedi teachings or the Sith teachings.
Right.
If you just let the Force exist as the Force, that's the most balanced it can be. So my argument is, by destroying the Sith, by joining the Sith and destroying all of the Jedi and himself and the Emperor and leaving his son to ultimately not restart the Jedi Order.
Right.
He's brought balance to the Force. I think arguably the Force is as balanced as it's ever been because there's no dogmatic Jedi Order. There's no opposing Sith Order. It's just people utilizing the Force.
Yeah.
The Bendu, exactly.
Yep.
What? Phil the next? Okay. Go ahead and tell me how 100% wrong I am.
Wait, what? Where did he say that? Hey, D-Matt.
He says, I can't even get to tell you how wrong that argument is.
Wait, that was D-Matt that said that. Or
no.
Oh, no, it was Philonex. Why did I see D-Matt? Is he... Oh, he's a Pokemon. I saw his avatar floating over there.
What? So hold on. You can't tell me how wrong that argument is because you don't know that much about it.
He's just being a troll.
Oh, gotta check into a hotel. We got Jet Set World Traveler Cam's ankle over here.
Oh yeah, what's he up to?
Have fun. That's a late check-in.
What?
That's 8 o'clock at night Central.
Dang.
RJ got bombed by himself.
There are some crazy connections here, man. Like,
oh, he's working. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Speaking of working, it's something completely unrelated to work. At some point, we've got to pick up that camera slider from your place.
oh yeah. He's
So-
like, never. That is mine forever.
Anyway, so that I thought that was kind of like an interesting take on like all of that being said. Now that you've heard a little bit about like how that the original poster feels about Grey Jedi, some of the responses to it. Like, do you think that Grey Jedi are a thing? Should they be a thing? Is it something that's completely ridiculous?
I mean, I don't know. Like, why call them Jedi at all? They should just be a Force user.
See, and I 100. So I used to think it's like, oh, Grey Jedi would be cool, right?
Right.
But it's like that'd be like saying like a police officer that's not affiliated with any police force, right? Like I guess it'd be like a mercenary at that point, right?
Right.
But yeah, it's like I think like if you're not and this isn't to say that the Jedi are right or wrong or that the Sith are right or wrong, but if you're not following the teachings of that order, you can't really count yourself a member.
Exactly.
So, and I think, intentional or not, like Ahsoka rejecting the Jedi Order, rejecting the training of the affiliation and everything, and going her own way, doesn't make her a Grey Jedi because she says she's not a Jedi. She's just a Force user. She's somebody who like is trying to do things the way that like she feels needs to be done through the Force.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah.
Jeremy says, "Kara, look at my emoji." I'm trying to think.
What is it?
Is it like
Popcorn?
Popcorn with is that like a Destiny thing or something?
Wait, is that a ghost in popcorn? What? Jeremy, blow it up. There's a thing that lets you blow up your emoji.
He says yes.
Blow it up so I can see it bigger. And do it fast.
Yeah, so DMAT brings, of course, one of the more ultimate points that needs to be considered here. You have to remember that the whole of Star Wars is based on fantasy. It's entertainment, pure and simple. Argue about it makes no sense, but it can be fun.
Yeah,
exactly. And I appreciate you bringing that up too, because like having these conversations is fun. I will not say I've always been right about my theory about the way that the Jedi and Sith and the Force, blah blah blah. Right. I just think that I haven't heard too many other people make that argument, and I think that it's a compelling, interesting argument to make.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
Of all, I don't think I've ever once predicted correctly what a canon outcome is for anything. But it's fun to guess, right?
Yeah. So, okay, speaking of a fan theory, I was listening to...
it costs 30 bits to gigantify an emote, Jeremy.
Oh my gosh, Jeremy, just do it. Oh my gosh. I'm just kidding. So I was listening to this podcaster, and he was talking about when he first saw Rey and knew she had lost her memory, his prediction, and I was like, oh, I kind of like that. His prediction was that Luke and Mara Jade, she's Luke and Mara Jade's daughter.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, they wiped her memory, or Kylo Ren wiped her memory and dumped her off on Jakku.
Ooh. So here's the thing about like, actually, I'll let you finish your thoughts.
No, that was basically it. I thought that was a really cool theory. I was like, and then he's like, then I watched the rest of the movies and it was like, oh.
Well, so the thing that I find leads to like less satisfaction with thoughts like that is that like there's the way, like, because I could be like, okay, so Luke has gone into hiding because he failed to start a Jedi Order and unleashed a new Sith out of the galaxy, right? That sounds cool. That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Right? It's all about how they show it happening that I think leads to some of the dissatisfaction.
Yeah.
Right? You know, it's like you get like one like flashback that's shown from like two different perspectives of the whole Ben Solo Luke like confrontation. Like from Ben's perspective, like Luke was like all crazy and was just gonna murder him.
Yeah.
From Luke's perspective, he was like dealing with this quandary of like, am I gonna unleash a new Sith out of the world?
Right.
Or whatever, you know. So it's like, which is interesting. Like I think that's an interesting way to put that or whatever. But like that's literally all you get out of all of that.
Exactly.
That's like, it's like sum total, like, you know what, a minute of screen time dedicated to the whole thing. So I don't know, but it's.
I just thought it was an interesting theory, and I was like, that would have been really cool. But like hearing that she was Palpatine's daughter, it's like
granddaughter.
It's like when did we ever see him have a lady?
Yeah, I don't. It's.
Interesting.
And again, this is that slippery slope that comes with fandom, right?
Right.
Is where like, oh, I wanted this or I wanted that, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, man, it's like I appreciate what has been laid out in front of me. Mm-hmm. To draw a parallel to another franchise that I absolutely love, like so in Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I'm glad that they made the movie. I'm glad that they made the next movie after that, which I think is actually better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Mm-hmm. But the original 3 are the ones that give me the most satisfaction, the ones that like connect most to me. So those are the ones that I'll go back and watch over and over again. Mm-hmm. I won't not check out the other ones from time to time. But it's like you find the parts of the media that you enjoy the most, and that's what you're going to live with. Yeah. Right? You know, and just because there's like quote unquote canon things that aren't your favorite, it doesn't mean that you can't enjoy other parts of it, right?
100%. I think we talked about this last week too, didn't we?
Yeah, the people that act like you have to love 100% of something to be a fan of something kind of go, it's like...
Don't gatekeep.
Yeah, it really is like creating a line in the sand that says you're not allowed to like this because you don't like all of it. Right. Or nobody should like this. And like, obviously people enjoy Star Wars, right? Yeah. And people are allowed to enjoy it at any level that they want to connect with it. Mm-hmm. And just because they make some stuff that's like, there are people that don't like Clone Wars, right?
They're wrong. Just kidding.
Oh, Rooster Sith, you absolute mad lad.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey,
Rooster Sith.
That's our password. I mean, no, it's not.
What are you talking about, Chris? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, man. That was awesome. Thank you.
I really need to find a way to. Look at the way. Hold on.
What?
This is what I'm looking at. Look at how they cheered that.
I know. I saw that. I was like. Yeah, right.
That is maximum. That is maximum effort. That is so funny.
That's fantastic.
Jeremy is challenging Builder's Mark to a duel.
Oh my gosh, Jeremy.
I forgot. Anyway, so like at the end of the day or whatever, it's like how people feel about things, like the wanting of something. Mm-hmm. He's like, I've wanted a Back to the Future sequel since 1990, basically, right? Yeah. But like at this point, I understand the people that like, well, there's not really a story. Like, it's not worth going around messing with the story, or whatever. And I can appreciate that. Right. That doesn't stop like. It's almost like the revealing the face of the villain thing, where it's like the more you get, the less satisfying it is.
Exactly, because what are the chances that they're actually going to make it how you want it? Yep. And then when you get it, you're like, oh.
Oh, Jeremy won again.
Jeremy, you need to stop challenging people. You're going to make us lose people. Good
I know.
Lord.
Look at that. Builder's Mark Sphero was so sad.
Turn him back into a Caterpie.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Good grief. Jeremy
One button.
Lee.
Boop. You're a Caterpie.
Suck it. You should take away his rights.
I don't know that there's a way for me to be able to do that.
Well, dang it, Chris. Dang it.
I'm sure that there is.
But yeah, like I'll have kids come in and they'll tell me that they love episode 8, or even adults. Like they'll say 8 was my absolute favorite. I'm like, good for you. You like Star Wars. I don't care.
Jeremy's still trying to figure out how to make the big emote. I don't know if you can gigantify emotes that aren't ours.
Oh, really? I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, no, I can. It looks like I can gigantify a lot of stuff.
Jeremy, figure it out, man. Figure it out.
All right. Let's get back to. I lost my mouse. There it is.
You lost your mouse. Well, what the heck? I guess we got to get some mouse traps in here.
Speaking of mice, so did you interact with Redwall at all when you were growing up?
Redwall?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
It was like a young adult fantasy series. It's kind of like the gateway drug to Lord of the Rings, honestly.
Okay. I guess I just went straight to Lord of the Rings. Well, Chronicles of Narnia, and then Lord of the Rings.
So the newest set release for Magic is called Bloomborough, and it's like very Redwall-esque. Okay. So there's no humans; it's all animals. So it's like mice and raccoons, and they're all like
cute.
It's honestly like I've been so hyped for this set to come out, and there's some really cool cards. Mm-hmm. And I've just been like super excited about like seeing all the spoilers. So it comes out on August 2nd. I want to say is their actual release date. Okay. And like it's like the most excited I've been for an MTG product since Lord of the Rings, honestly.
All right.
Maybe want to try to make a dandelion cordial. The Assassin's Creed set, I think, just dropped.
Wait, there's an Assassin's Creed Lego set?
Magic set.
Oh, get it. I love Assassin's. Like, when I say I love Assassin's Creed, I loved the Ezio Auditore di Firenze ones, which was, I believe, 2 and 3. Because Altair was the first one, yes. And then I really dropped off from playing Assassin's Creed until I played Valhalla.
So here's Ezio.
Yes! He's a stud.
So Leonardo da Vinci, oh yeah, they have the one of one ring. They have a couple of up to 500 collector's editions on some of the cards.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the masterpieces.
I just loved the Italian Renaissance kind of era. It was like, oh, man, I loved that so much. I liked the first Ezio one more than the second, but...
So I played almost all of the first game, and then I stepped away from it to play something else. And when I came back, I was like literally at the end, and I forgot how much like basically like doing counterattacks was like mandatory to be able to defeat things. And I was like, ugh, I just can't, like, it was...
So did you ever play the Ezio?
No.
Oh my gosh. Chris, you need to play Ezio. He's my fave.
How many assassins? Okay.
There's a lot right now. Like, a ridiculous amount.
Assassin's Creed.
Like, I was at the point I wanted to make an Ezio costume. I probably still should.
First Assassin's Creed originated out of... Interesting. Originated out of ideas for a sequel to Ubisoft's Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Really?
Well, they did a real good job because, I mean, it's still going strong, my friend. They've had a few doozies. Like I said, from what I hear.
Like Black Flag is supposed to be like a big deal one.
Yeah, Jeremy, I was actually playing Black Flag, and I don't remember what came out. Jeremy, what came out when I was playing Black Flag? It was like DLC for Destiny or something like that. I forget.
RJ says 3D print a hidden blade. Oh, Jeremy figured out how to gigantify the emote.
Did he? Why can't I see? Oh, it's so cute. From what I can see of it. I love Ghost. Ugh. He's such a good little guy.
So looks like Assassin's Creed. So the like 2010 to 2015 run on just like games coming out.
Yeah.
Because I played the first Assassin's Creed. I think when I heard Assassin's Creed 2 was coming out, I was like, oh, I should go finish it for Assassin's Creed 1.
Right.
And it was like, moo, the countering, right? And I just never.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to think. I want to say, like, was Brotherhood one of them? I can't remember. One of the Brotherhood of Revelations is one of the ones that was, like, not so good.
Revelations was one of the Ezio ones, wasn't it?
Brotherhood was Ezio.
Oh. Assassin's... Oh, no. Okay, so 2 and 3 were Ezio. Go.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, Ezio Trilogy? Did I never play the third one? What? Apparently. Jeremy, can this be played on the Xbox Series X? Or, like, yeah, go up. It says Windows, Xbox 360, One, PlayStation, Switch. Wait, it's on Switch? I'll play on Switch. Thank you for whoever subbed. Who subbed?
Jeremy did.
Oh, funny. I love that emote. Jeremy, where did you get that emote and how can I get it? He's like, I'm not going to tell you, please.
Okay. Oh, okay. So there's all the spin. Okay. So they have the main series games and then the spin-offs. So like so there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 main series. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 spin-offs. So there's 31 titles.
That is absolute insanity.
And it's like, yeah, that 2010 to 2015 range, there was like 2 games a year coming out.
Jeez.
And it's just like so much.
Yeah. It's just like, excuse me, I
so
can't
like, I don't know
up.
if there's, yeah. I don't like, and I did play a little bit of Black Flag just because somebody said the pirate stuff was so good in it. Mm-hmm. So I borrowed it and I played probably like 8 or 10 hours of it.
Okay. I mean, that's... What'd you think of it? I mean, you obviously didn't finish it.
Yeah,
but...
I didn't finish, like, so that was right around, the 2013, 2014 range is when I started going back to school.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of was more focused on that. Like, my
sure.
right around that era is where, like, my gaming hours took a massive dip.
Yeah.
So.
No, I feel that. Like, in college, I'm sure I've said this 100 times, but my guy buddies and I would play Halo 2 on the weekends. All night we'd stay up playing Halo 2 and it was phenomenal. I was never invited to the girl cliques, so I made friends with guys.
All right, I want to get into Assassin's Creed. What games should I play?
The Ezio ones. Just do the Ezio ones, please.
Yeah, Black Flag. This is according to the stupid AI.
Of course.
But it says Black Flag, Mirage. What? Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor.
Get out of here.
All right, the AI thing.
Yep.
Does this? I'm just curious. Does this have chapters?
So with Assassin's,
Is it with Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, I'm not gonna scroll through that to try to figure it out. There you go, Reddit. What? Oh, that should I get as my first? Yeah, it says with never playing the game, the majority will say start with the Ezio collection. So Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations.
Hey, I'm not wrong. Hey.
These are regarded as the best in the franchise. After that, you can pretty much play anyone you want to. Black Flag is great.
I did like Valhalla for what it's worth.
Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla take a more RPG approach to their gameplay style, where the previous games are like Dishonored, so that's great. So blah blah blah. For someone who's pretty much 100% of every game, you can't really go wrong with whatever. But personally, Valhalla, it's just too much not a traditional AC game to me. But
it's
obviously,
not.
will make sense. Blah blah blah. So take that how you feel if you ever do play Valhalla. Okay,
And then Valhalla and the Greek one, they do a crossover, don't they?
I think so. So yeah, so it looks like if you do if you do Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood and Revelations would be a good entry trilogy. Speaking of trilogies, I own the BioShock trilogy and I've not played them yet.
I don't think I've played any of the BioShock.
They were on sale and Jeremy suggested for me to buy them, so I did.
All right.
Oh, there's another Assassin's Creed coming out in November.
Is there really? Which one's that?
Shadows.
Okay. I feel I knew about this, but maybe I didn't. I don't know.
So, to begin is to end. Again, like legendary usernames on Reddit today. The way I see it, you have 2 paths from which to choose. Play old AC. Play Black Flag. If you like it, start from the beginning, from AC1 to AC3, and then to Syndicate if you're up for it. So, the order that they have is Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 1, expected to feel outdated, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 3, Rogue, Unity, expect epitome of assassin gameplay, not story, and Syndicate.
Like, I was enjoying Black Flag when I was playing it. I think I prefer the Ezio ones.
So, and then there's the new AC line. Play Origins. If you like it, continue to Odyssey and Valhalla.
Oh,
so
Origins, I think, is what's the isn't Origins the crossover with?
It looks like, yeah, that Odyssey and Valhalla are the...
Yeah.
Odyssey and Origins are much different kinds of games with the Ezio Collection and Black Flag. It's hard to make a direct comparison. The first set lean more into being open world RPGs, or the latter are open world action games. That's not like trivial. Yeah. Going from one to another, it's hard to compare Black Flag to the Ezio Collection. The game around the Black Flag, they did something so radically different to the previous game and the following games that it could have been its own franchise at that point. Kind of think of whatever happened to Skull and Bones. If I had to play order, I'd recommend the Ezio Collection, then Black Flag, then the Odyssey Collection, then Origins.
See, people are agreeing with me. The Ezio Collection is just like, yes.
Yeah.
Is anybody saying anything, like which ones they are excited about, or which ones they like the most?
Yeah, it looks like the Ezio trilogy is pretty much starting.
Is that what chat's saying too?
Rooster says I still go back and play more Odyssey. Yes.
Okay.
Bear Jew says, what about Arno at the Olympics? I've played paid literally no attention to the Olympics up to this point.
I think I watched, I kind of paid attention to the swimming a couple days ago.
Jeremy says Valhalla is standalone.
Are you sure, Jeremy?
There's crossover between.
I thought it was Valhalla and something else is a crossover.
Where is it? Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins are kind of connected.
Okay.
Sort of.
Yeah, I thought that you saw the different characters and the different.
Bearju says Black Flag is the last video game I bought. Dang.
Hot dang, boy. That was a long time ago.
What was the last video game I bought? Inscription.
I mean, technically, we bought the DLC for Destiny. I think that was the last one we purchased. Otherwise, full game, Jeremy, was the last game we bought.
Jeremy probably Slay the Spire.
And whatever he buys, I get on my Xbox as well, because Xbox allows you to do the family share as long as you're on the same network or whatever.
Next says they watched USA basketball. Let's just check in on the Olympics real quick here. 2024 Olympics. All right, let's look at the results so far. John Florence.
That poor person.
Manage settings.
John Florence. Do his parents...
Japan is winning so far.
In medals, really?
Yep. They have 4 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze for a total of 7. Well, it looks like it's sorted by golds. USA has the most medals overall, it looks like, so far.
Okay.
Went 3rd place in terms of just golds. Let's see here. Medal table. So Japan has a gold in fencing, 2 golds in judo, and a gold in skateboarding.
Really? I didn't realize skateboarding. Well, no. Did I know skateboarding was an Olympic sport?
I did not know that skateboarding was an Olympic sport. Looks like street skateboarding.
Interesting.
Let's see, we have a silver in mountain bike cycling, a bronze in cycling road, a silver in diving, a gold and a silver in fencing, and 2 golds and 3 silvers and 2 bronzes in swimming.
Okay. Yeah, I watched, like I said, in the men's swim, or men and women's. I think the one woman took gold.
Yeah, Tori Husky.
Yeah, and then the dude took. Oh, there was a guy that took gold. It was like the 400 or something like that.
Yeah, the 4x100 relay, United States took gold.
Okay. I wasn't paying super attention to it. Like I said, I was at my brother's farm over the weekend, so that was kind of the last thing we were paying attention to.
Huh.
We played Ticket to Ride Europe.
RJ's cousin is playing for the men's soccer team.
No way! That's cool.
So the schedule I want to see where's United States.
There they are. France and United States.
That's rugby.
Oh, rugby. My bad.
Rugby again. Okay. Oh, well, no. France beat the U.S.
I mean, I'm not super surprised. No offense. I mean, I'm sure your cousin's fantastic, but Europe just has they know what they're doing with soccer. That's all I'm saying.
Let's see. What is it? Player statistics. I don't see any MJRJ223s on here.
Yeah, dude. Are you lying to us?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, Leo said skateboarding is new this year, he thinks.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
In the opening ceremony, there was a masked torchbearer who looked like Arn.
Who looked like what?
Arno? Who's Arno?
I know. I don't know. Leo's like Arno. Like everybody knows who Arno is. I'm just kidding. Dude, I seriously don't know, though.
The Arno River in Tuscany of Italy.
What? Why will you not connect? Thank you for finally connecting, loser.
Jack McGlynn at number 16.
Okay.
There he is. Looks like he got 14 minutes. Jack McGlynn.
Oh, nice.
A handsome looking fella.
He's a baby.
Oh, 2009. Oh, I'm old.
I know. I know. Doesn't that just like, I can. Yep. All right. Good on your cousin. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Making a national team in anything is such a ridiculously hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
I'm a nice basketball player. I used to play basketball growing up, and I'll give anyone buckets. That's funny. Looks like he plays in MLS. Playing one day of Europe is a goal of mine. I'm in no rush. I need to prove myself. I feel like I haven't done enough to make it there yet, but hopefully one day I can play in Europe.
Aw. Your cousin sounds like a nice kid. Wait, Philinux, you're kidding, right? Breakdancing is a thing in the Olympics?
No,
this year?
Hold on a second here.
I know. That's just like, what? You're kidding, right? Please tell me you're kidding.
Schedule and results. Schedule overview. Control F. Break. Does it just be dancing?
I guess.
Is it called breaking?
Qualifier battle? Sounds about right.
Yeah, it looks like the rounds are only 7 minutes long, so.
Interesting.
Whoops. What is breaking in the Olympics? Yeah, it's breakdancing.
Interesting. So what sport do you play in the Olympics? Breaking? Breaking what?
Breaking Bad.
That is so weird.
Breaking is an urban dance style that originated in the United States in the 1970s. With roots in hip-hop culture, breaking first took form. Okay, let's read what they say here. Lively block parties in the Bronx borough of New York and is characterized by acrobatic movements, stylized footwork, and the key role played by the DJ and MC during battles.
Okay.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, it is. Who would have thunk?
It featured in the Summer Youth Olympic Games in Buenos Aires in 2018. Following its outstanding success in Argentina, it was added to the Paris 2024 Olympic program as a new sport.
Interesting.
That is wild.
Yeah, 100%.
Skateboarding started in the 2020 Olympics, apparently.
But 2020 didn't happen, correct? Was it supposed to be new to the 2020 Olympics? And then when 2020 didn't happen, they...
Didn't the Tokyo Olympics happen, didn't they?
Did they? Because 2020, everything was shut down.
Looks like they happened. The Tokyo 2020 Games are an unprecedented demonstration of unity and solidarity as the world came together for the first time following COVID-19.
Well, look, apparently I don't know anything.
Who won the most medals? USA won a total of 113.
Jeez.
We had the most golds by 1, the most silvers by 9, and the most bronzes by 10.
Dang.
So, oh, say, can you see
Exactly.
by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Beautiful.
I stopped there because I can't. And the rockets.
That's all good. It's all good.
Wasn't there a huge cheating scandal in 2020 involving China? It wouldn't surprise me, but speaking of China, I got a bunch of crap from Temu.
Oh, yeah?
Like, they suckered me in. There's like, oh, you can get $10 million worth of free stuff if you buy $50 worth of garbage. And it's all
Right.
trash.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But so I was like, whatever, I'll buy some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was anything good?
the bubble gun is actually pretty decent.
Okay. I've talked to some people who've had some really good success with Temu.
Like, I got, like, there's like a bag. It's like a messenger bag thing that was all right.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to work? All right, have fun at work, Jeremy.
Bye. He's going to work.
Esports. I thought I did hear something about esports going to be in the Olympics at some point.
Wait, esports?
Yeah, like people playing Fortnite and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Esports in the Olympics. Not seeing. They have something. Okay, I'm just wondering. 6 games ago, archery, basketball, or baseball, chess, sailing, tennis. This could, 3 days ago, history was made Tuesday when the IOC decided to create the Olympic Esports Games, the first of which will be held in 2025. All right, so they're not part of the actual Olympics yet, but
They're working to get him in.
yeah.
Like, I realize it takes talent, but I don't know if I see it as an Olympic sport.
I mean, there's a lot of like athletic sports that I don't feel are Olympic sports either. So it's like,
I mean, it's true, but I don't know.
yeah, I agree.
No offense to whatever, but in my mind, it just doesn't belong.
Cam says you have to be careful what you buy on Temu. Don't plan to get any high quality electronics. Yeah, it's all like, honestly, the thing that I think that I got, the coolest thing that I got was like it's like a fingernail care set thing with like tweezers and some other stuff. I basically just needed like a set of like small like pinchy grabby things for my workbench, and I feel like that was a pretty decent deal.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, for the most part, it's just like a bunch of garbage.
Yeah.
I got a glow-in-the-dark basketball,
fancy.
but I don't have any way to inflate it right now. So.
Whatever I get, any of my like nail clippers, tweezers, anything like that, I just get them from TJ Maxx.
So, what else? I'd like, it's like a bunch of, it really was just, oh, I got a Bluetooth speaker that, like, because my mom couldn't find hers for when she's like floating around in the pool and stuff. Yeah. And like, and that works okay. Oh, super cheap little, it's like this big. And it's like one of those lights that like shoots like looks like it's like stars and galaxies and stuff like that on the ceiling and stuff. So
that's cool. I'm sure Marty Jr. likes that. I don't know if he saw it at all, but
not yet. I just picked all the stuff up from my parents' house yesterday.
Nice,
so.
nice.
Alley Cat has made a second Mewtwo.
What? Dangerous.
Now I feel like they need to battle each other.
I agree.
Actually, we should have a battle to see
For Polymaker.
Yeah, who's going to take away the Polymaker. So let's go ahead and get everybody into the fight.
Let's see which Mew is going to defeat the other. If they even battle each other.
Let's see here. How close to each other are they? They're pretty close to each other. This could go down.
They gonna throw down?
RJ got some early hits against him. Oh, Jeremy's not looking too good. Jeremy's taking a lot of hits. Trying to see. These are. Oh, somebody's out already.
Oh, dang. Who's out? Jeremy?
I cannot tell. Let's see. Yeah. No. Yes, Jeremy is out. Let's see here. Stream Protocol droid's almost down. Okay, so it's looking like Stone Monkey Research and Cam are looking pretty good.
Am I out?
Yeah, well, the only Ryan is the only other person left.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, he's got 2 potions available. Oh no, Ryan's out. Stone Monkey Research and Cam are the only 2 people left.
Dang, boys.
Stone Monkey he just picked up 2 potions.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Cam, you're gone. I'm sorry.
Unbelievable strat. What is? Oh, there's another potion available if somebody wants to go and make the journey for it. Cam is looking pretty beat up, but Stone Monkey's taking hits too. Stone Monkey Research has probably got 2 hits left in him. Oh, and he takes out Cam. Congratulations.
Dang.
Stone Monkey
SMR.
Research.
Dude, you done did it.
All right, I will add you to the list. Let's see here. That was a very nice win, Stone Monkey Research.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Way to go. Congratulations. All this talk of Assassin's Creed now makes me want to go back and play Assassin's Creed.
Let's see here. Oh, it has been a hot minute since you won. Let's go like that. There we go. All right, tracking is updated. Close all these extra.
What the heck? There we go.
So do you feel like you made more progress or less progress today than the previous day?
I think I made more. I think. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because it's like each bag has so many, I don't know.
Ooh.
What?
Cam sent a link to a tweezer set on Amazon that looks really nice.
Holy hot tamales. Like.
So that's what I'm talking about. Get like those real sharp points. So my mom gave me a nice set of tweezers. Mm-hmm. That are like these like really pointy style ones. Yeah, that looks really nice. You deserve best. I'm longest.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's the thing, like the getting the grip at the tips is like the hardest thing about tweezers.
Oh yeah, because if you like squeeze them too hard, it just releases and it's like
Yeah.
Did I ask you to release? No. All right.
Look at all of these white people that say that it's good.
That that little like 8-year-old boy is like, yeah, these tweezers, yeah. They're the best tweezers I've ever used.
I feel like this girl has glasses that are photoshopped on.
Oh yeah, 1000%. 1000%. I will 100% agree with you on that one, Chris.
That is funny. That was a lot of thumbs ups.
Advertisements.
Oh no! My uncle truck got webbed twice in a row.
Your what?
My nephew websed my truck.
Oh, funny. That's fantastic.
I will have my revenge, nephew.
Oh no! Watch out, Marty Jr. He's gonna get you.
Ooh, Cam, thank you for posting that on Discord. I think like this. I'm just gonna add this to my cart right now. Oh goodness! All right, let's see. Ooh, oh dang! It's 8:30 already. Holy smokes!
I am almost done with this bag. I'm like right there.
All right, who can we raid?
Any suggestions?
Search by cat tag. Let's look for some Star Wars.
War of Stars.
Star Wars.
Bow, 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 bow. Did I knock another piece on the floor? What the? Oh no, wait. What? These pieces, when they show them on here, it looks like it's an entirely different piece. And it just throws me off completely. These. Okay. This goes right here. Boom. That was it for that bag. AA. So here we go so far, people.
Dang, that's looking sick.
Yep. I love all these like little, you can't see them really. But do you see like there's a nice kind of glare so you can see like this kind of spiry, towery piece right here?
Yeah.
Like those are fun, and like this. You got your little lava waterfall right in here. Bloop.
Yeah, that is looking awesome so far.
So anyway, I don't know, like I guess they put all those angly pieces because it's just need that angle on it. But there's a lot of like hinges and stuff that are completely unusable. But I do think I did more because I think I did 3.5 bags last time. Today I finished up bag 4 and I completed bag 8 tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm in bag 9.
All right, it looks like someone's doing Monday Jedi Madness on playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor, so we'll go ahead and raid them, see what's up.
Cam just said he subscribed under Amazon Prime to Broadway HD. I believe I still have your Hulu or your Prime login.
Yeah, he had mentioned something earlier about having some access to
Sorry, I didn't see that. That's exciting.
All right, well, yet another successful stream, even though Jeremy was just sort of like tangentially involved. Mm-hmm. Thanks everybody for joining us. Apologize again to everybody who's listening to the audio-only version of the podcast. You can always make that better, though, by joining us live most Saturday nights or Sundays occasionally at twitch.tv/rise of the podcast, or regardless of time of day, you can watch us on demand at youtube.com/rise of the podcast and check out everything going on there. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to comment down below to keep the conversation going and like the video so that more people can discover the sweet content that we make. Thanks everybody for joining us on this non-standard day. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
may the force be with you.